Yours is not working. Use mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. Wanna go? No, it's good. I'll restart, don't worry.
Alright, let's try again. Alright, reset the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, we are here today to tell you about a pandemic that is sweeping across this beautiful nation that has gone unnoticed for far too long, and that is climate change.
But before we talk about this epidemic, I'd like to first introduce the teams. We are team
Okay.
and team and together, for this evening, we've joined forces, combined, engaged teams, and we are team Banh Mi. In the next 8 minutes, I would like to invite you to sit back, relax, and get ready to learn about one of the most important issues in society today, recycling. But first, I'd like to introduce my team, of course. My name is Steven.
Hi guys, my name is Anne.
I'm Angel.
I'm Dorothy.
And I'm Dad.
And we're going to talk about the history of the Alzai. I mispronounced that, whatever. Talk about plastic, why we should recycle plastic. And that will give a really nice introduction on what's going to happen next. So, you guys ready? Alright, let's kick it off. There's a quiz at the end.
Hi guys, I guess you all know that Áo Dài is the national traditional outfit of Vietnam. But I guess you guys don't know that originally Áo Dài was not supposed to represent the beauty, the woman beauty, because it was plain, it was really loose fitting, it was really not anything attractive about it. But right now, it's very beautiful as you can see. And also, Áo Dài was thought to derive from the four-panel gown, also known as áo tứ thần. Next slide.
Early modern Vietnam, peasant women wore halter tops and a blouse overcoat with a skirt. This was influenced by China imperial court because aristocrats favored less revealing clothes. During the 20th century, in the early 1900s, a girls' high school in Hue was widely praised for their Áo Dài uniform. In 1921, it was first modernized when it appeared in a fashion show in Paris. It reached the floor and it was form-fitting at the waist. It wasn't considered high class after the fabric became inexpensive. Therefore, there was no reason for multiple layers or thick flaps. In 1950, Saigon designers tightened the fit to a version commonly seen today. It had sleeves and diagonal seams running from collar to the underarm. During the communist period, Áo Dài was rarely worn except at weddings and other formal occasions. In the late 1980s, the revival of Áo Dài began when the schools adopted Áo Dài once again.
So here in the United States, Áo Dài costs around $200. But you guys, yes, you guys, if you go to Vietnam, especially in Hanoi, you can get fitted with Áo Dài and get one for yourself for about $40. Yeah, we have a big price difference there. But, again, $40 is pretty expensive and for people in Vietnam. That's why we have the mother of poverty-stricken family pass on their Áo Dài to their daughters. Also, because of the weather in Vietnam, the fabric used to make Áo Dài is pretty thin, but it's not see-through. I know what you're thinking. But now, you know what people say, Áo Dài covers everything, but it hides nothing.
The production from plastic recycling, this requires greater processing such as heat treating, which is clean plastic mixed into the loads in the tumblers by heat, thermal depolarization, converting or swelling polymers into petroleum, and monomer recycling, which breaks down the plastic into smaller parts.
Plastics are a problem. They're cheap to produce, they're not biodegradable, and more of it is being found in our landfills every single day. But what are the benefits? We should recycle plastic. Why? We can reduce the amount of garbage in our landfills, reduce the number of chemicals, because landfills result in chemicals going into groundwater. Groundwater goes into a well, you drink water from a well, you get sick, cancer happens, everybody dies. So that's why we should recycle plastic. And finally, it reduces resources use. Plastics require fossil fuels, oil, natural gas. We gotta reduce that. And there's economic benefits as well, but next slide is more interesting. What are the challenges of plastic recycling? You can read it up there, but it lacks the universal triangle recycling material. Also, plastics are made of different colors, dyes, materials, and very often it's very difficult to recycle plastic. But there is a way. We shall not give up.
We have prepared a fashion show for you guys. This fashion show is about the radical movement of today's youth, where the new, better-looking generation has gathered with a green attitude. We have prepared a dynamic fashion show that shows off not only a trendy style, but also eco-friendly. But before we start with the fashion show, we're going to show you a short clip.
Look at me. I'm beautiful. But you know what's not beautiful? It's garbage. It's disgusting. How could you? You see this nature? It's disgusting. You see the money you think you have? Jokes on you, you have it. Every year, we spend up to $100 million. Look at me. I'm beautiful. But you know what's not beautiful? This garbage. It's disgusting. How could you? You see this nature? It's disappearing. You see the money you think you have? Joke's on you, you have none. Every year, we spend up to $100 million in dealing with your trash, and those landfills contaminate groundwater and pollute. But it's not too late. If we act now, we can turn something as repulsive as this into something beautiful.
Oh, they have cars.
Yeah.